Hey guys, so in this video I want to talk to you about people who are presenting themselves as one thing, but in reality they're not what they're presenting themselves as. And I mean double-faced, kind of manipulative people. And the reason I want to talk to you about this is because God asked me to tell you this story about a certain woman that I have encountered in my life. And yeah, this could be an example, of how people can be. So this is going to be a bit of a girly topic, because the place that I met her was a beauty contest where I participated, and so she was a jury member. I met her at an event before the final show where we spoke, and the contest was held in Japan, and I live in Japan, but other girls, they would come from abroad, from other countries. And since I lived here, I spoke and I speak Japanese, and so at an event before the final show, we had a chance to exchange few words there. And then at the final show, there are different shows in this contest. And so for each, say, national costume show, there would be an award. And at the bikini session, they decided to give the prize to me. And the people who were giving this prize were the woman, the jury member that I was talking about, and then one more person. And so they came up to the stage, and I was surprised because I didn't expect it. And so they were congratulations kind of thing. And the woman, she kind of gave me an interesting facial expression, something as to you owe me, or something like that. Which I did not quite understand at the time, because it was in the middle of the contest and a lot of people, and I just didn't even know, didn't understand. I never been told something like that before, not in this kind of way, so I just didn't understand. But even if she would tell me something like that, it wouldn't really have any meaning, because, well, it's their decision. I didn't ask them, I didn't bribe them or something. It was their choice, and it was just on her part to decide that I may owe her something, because I was okay without any prize, just as a side note. But yeah, but I didn't, pay too much attention to that either. And I thought that, well, this person could be a good, interesting connection to have. She herself is a wealthy woman, and she is a former model, and now as she is retired, she teaches people about things like manners and elegance, things like that. And she kind of, from time to time, she would hold these events where she would gather a lot of people. She would have certain classes of manners where she would have a lesson, one-on-one people, but then she would gather also events where there would be, I don't know, 50 or more people at the event. And these events are usually quite pricey, even for Japan, I would say, because all they are just a dinner at a hotel. And, well, I guess maybe if you book a dinner at a hotel, it's going to be kind of pricey, but still. But anyway, I mean, it's her thing, so. And so I was invited to participate in these things, and I did attend a few of these events. Um, you know, I would say that the way she would invite people was a little bit manipulative, because it was not like a sincere appreciation of the person. It was more like pushing buttons of people. So, like, hey, if you come, like, everyone is going to be so happy to see you, or, things like that. And also, she would invite people of different businesses and things, and I suppose people that would attend this event would also consider it to be a place to make connections, and well, I guess if you are interested in that kind of thing, then why not? But it's just that, well, this is the kind of business that she is involved in. And so, with me, she would always kind of pretend to be so nice and pretend to be my friend. And she knew that I do music, that I'm a singer, and she would even talk to me about, like, hey, why don't you sing at one of my events, or things like that, which I said, like, yeah, sure, that would be great. But then she would be like, but you need, like, because I sing classical music, like, you need a grand piano, right? And at the hotel we can't, like, find this grand piano, so it may be difficult, but okay, let's think about it. And so I come to another event, and they have suddenly live performers, which they didn't have before, but suddenly they have singers that sing, like, say, not classical music, but like jazz, or like like musical, Broadway musical kind of thing. Or she would invite a classical guitarist to play together, with a singer, even though she did see that I would do that. Like, I did that before with a classical guitarist, So she knew she could invite me, but she would never really go the distance in reality to make it work. She would only kind of say these things. So she would pretend to be my friend, but she would never really appreciate me. And whenever I would invite her to my concerts, to my events, she would never bother to come. She would always be busy. She would always be like, busy with something. But she would still invite me to her, like, super pricey dinners where she would, like, just have, like, other people perform. And but I mean, it is her choice, right? I cannot blame her for that, but still, the way she would go about me was, like, really unclear and very well, not the right way to go about someone, right? If you know that I can, perform with a classical guitar, and you know that, then why don't you talk to me about this when we kind of spoke about this before, right? So I don't know, I was like, I probably should stop talking to her, because I just see that her appreciation of this connection is fake. Like, I don't know, she just wants me to be at her events so that, maybe they seem like a little bit exotic, since, it's parties in Japan and you can't really get a foreigner participate there, so easily, and basically what then started to happen was I would still, do my thing. I would have my concerts and my events. And then what I noticed, she would literally start copying my dresses, my ideas, my looks, and, just post these pictures on her social media. So it's like, I don't even know. I'm not like frustrated or anything. I'm more like disappointed at how people can be, in this story, right? All she wanted me to owe her something. She wanted me to go to her things. She wanted to, whatever, I don't know, but she never truly appreciated, me as a person. She never bothered to attend any of my events. All her compliments and all that was fake, which just basically shows how much self-centered and selfish the person really is. And she's the one who's teaching people about manners and elegance, and I shouldn't be laughing here, I should be crying, but it's ironic at how people are sometimes. And I know we shouldn't judge people, but this is, I guess, a story that we all can learn from. It's not about the dresses, it's not about the parties, it's not even about the performers. This is why I was never really mad or angry at her. I mean, like, not seriously, even though I would think, like, why would she do that and she wouldn't talk to me? I would never really get like angry with her. I'd be like, it's her choice at the end of the day, and I want her to be happy and enjoy her event, right? And this is how we should be with people. We should be supportive. And I did attend her events so many times, not so many, but like a few times, and she could have shown her support, but she didn't want to. She wanted to kind of be selfishly like on top. It's not mutual. She didn't care about me as a person. All she cared about is her own like image. And yeah, so when I saw the pictures of that she copied my dresses, my thing, I was like, yeah, I can't deal with her anymore, because it's disrespectful to be like that. And it's actually what the devil does, because God is always the original and devil always copies what God does. And those dresses and all those things were, I believe, were, inspired by God. Like, I had these certain ideas on these looks that I wanted for my events, and I would just like miraculously find these looks, these dresses on the internet. So I suppose that it was not like a coincidence, and they were also like perfect for for the events that I needed them for. But this person, she ended up being double-faced, lacking her own originality, and just copying, someone she was like, you owe me, I know the way that I said it just now sounded like I looked down on her, but it's the truth, it's the truth. And how things were. And the saddest part of this story is that that people can be like that to me, like more than any dress or anything like that, like a real friendship would have meant so much more. But she made her choice, and I had to stay away from her. I just blocked her from my all connections, just don't want to have anything in common with her. I mean, the way she used to be is just not right. And it's probably not just me, it's probably all her contacts that she engages with, all those parties. It's just her own selfish self-image thing. So yeah, I guess this is just a story to remind us all how important it is to cherish the people that we have in our lives more than dresses, more than events, and more than things. So yeah, I guess I will end my video here. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.